Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to 2D Toxins. Um, how y'all doing today? Today is Wednesday, so I was gonna try to do the live during, Wednesday's my busy day. I'm out with my daughter doing her different, pretty much being her shuffer. Y'all, I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, wait, there it is. Okay, so I'm out with my daughter shuffling, taking her everywhere, y'all. So she got three different practices on Wednesday. So usually I try to do the live during that time, but I said I'll come and do it on my lunch because it's not gonna be long. Okay. So y'all, let's discuss, right? So I was watching the news and I had seen that there was a drone attack in Jordan, and it caused the unaliving of three U.S. troops, but more was injured. And at that time, they didn't have the pictures out, the names out. I'm assuming there's a process to um, relate the information to the family before they tell the public who the people are. So the next day is when they release the pictures of the three people who lost their life in the drone attack. And then the story read that drone an attack that killed three troops. So the Pentagon identified, yo, the Pentagon identified the dead as members of an Army Reserve unit for Georgia and said that numbers of Americans wounded have risen to more than 40. So that's why I said a friendly drone attack. Like, did the U.S. accidentally take out its own? Initially, was what I was thinking, but I'm gonna read y'all the release. Give me 1 minute. I forgot to shut my door. So I want to read the updated article that gives more detail of exactly what happened. Because exactly what happened is that um, the U.S. The drone wasn't taken out because the U.S. mistaken that drone as a U.S. drone. They thought it was a U.S. surveillance drone, but it was actually an enemy drone, and that's how the enemy ended up attacking. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm sharing. Okay, so I'm sharing this article from Fair Use. It's from abcnews.go.com is where I got this article from, and it's called U.S. Readies Retaliatory Strikes for Drone Attacks by Iran-backed Militia. Well, Iran-backed militants. So the U.S. responds to a drone attack that unalived three American service members in Jordan last weekend will be carried out over the course of several days and striking multiple targets, a U.S. official told ABC News Tuesday. These are going to be very deliberate targets, deliberate strikes on facilities that enable these attacks on U.S. forces, said the officials, speaking on conditions of anonymity in order to discuss sensitive matters. Officials would not say whether any of the target would be inside or outside Iran. Leaving the White House Tuesday morning, President Joe Biden said he had decided how the U.S. would respond to the attack by Iran-backed militants, but gave no more details. When asked if Iran is responsible, he said Tehran is arming their proxy groups. I do hold them responsible in that they're supplying the weapon to the people who did it, he said. At the time, he told reporters that the U.S. is not looking for a wider war in the Middle East. Details about how an enemy attack drone was able to reach a remote U.S. military base in Jordan was still trickling in Tuesday as the military continued its investigation. According to three officials, speaking on conditions of anonymity is in order to discuss sensitive battlefield detail. The one-way enemy attack drone approached the base around the same time as a U.S. surveillance drone, causing confusion and preventing the U.S. from deploying air defenses. So what they said, what this is pretty much breaking down, is that The same time that the drone was coming, it was a U.S. surveillance drone coming, and it caused confusion. And they didn't deploy the air defense to take out the drone because they thought it was the U.S. surveillance drone. Is what it sounds like it's saying. The enemy drone hit the living quarters of the base early in the morning Sunday while troops were still asleep, wounding at least 40 and killing 3. The Pentagon on Monday announced the names of the 3 Army reservists killed at Sergeant William Jerome Rivers, 46, of Carlton, Georgia, Specialist Kennedy Lyndon Sanders, 24, of Waycross, Georgia, and Specialist Brianna Alessandra Moffat, 23, of Savannah, Georgia, all from an Army Reserve engineering unit from Georgia. The deadly attack, which several officials had described as simple luck by the enemy, is a dramatic escalation in a months-long tension between Iran-backed militants and U.S. forces stationed in Iraq and Syria. Since mid-October, there have been at least 165 attacks on U.S. troops in Iraq, Syria, and Jordan. The U.S. have launched several retaliatory attacks, including in Iraq. In response to the strikes, a spokesperson for the Iranian mission for the UN said late Sunday, Iran has nothing to do with these attacks in question. The conflict has been initiated by the United States military against resistant groups in Iraq and Syria, and such operations are reciprocal between them. Pentagon Press Secretary General Major General Pat Ryder on Tuesday commented on the militant group, Hezbollah, also known as the Hezbollah Brigades, the group based in Iraq that the U.S. says is likely to blame for the drone attack, said it would halt operations against U.S. troops. Action speaks louder than words, he said. General Robert Abram, a retired combatant commander, says U.S. Central Command, which oversees forces in the regions, will be trying to provide several military strikes options to the president. Biden needs to send a message, but he also doesn't want to escalate the tensions. That's the hard conversation that is happening right now between the Pentagon, CENTCOM, and the White House. Some Republicans have questioned Biden's strategy in the Middle East so far, suggesting he should attack Iran more directly. Official ABC News spoke with Tuesday would not say whether U.S. strikes might occur or whether they would target Iranian officials directly. Yeah, that'd be stupid to tell them our plan. We need a major reset of our Middle East policy to protect our national security interests and restore deterrence. House Foreign Affairs Committee Chair Michael McCall said in a statement as House Speaker Mike Johnson called for a crystal clear message across the globe that attack on our troops would not be tolerated. In an interview taped, that went up too quick. In an interview taped last week with ABC's This Week co-anchor Martha Raddatz, General C.Q. Brown, chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, was asked if Americans being killed in the Middle East would impact his decision making. He said military was doing everything we can to protect our troops and noted that the U.S. does not want broader conflict in the region and that he doesn't believe Iran wants war with the U.S. either. We don't want to go down on a path of greater escalations that drives to a much broader conflict within the region, Brown said. The Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, said Monday that the could be multi-level comes in stages and will be sustained over time. We've taken steps to defend ourselves and defend our partners, as well as prevent escalation, he added. And the president has been crystal clear. We will respond decisively to any aggression, and we will hold responsible the people who attack our troops and do so at a time and place of our choosing. So yeah, that's the latest update that because it was very like unclear. Let me go back and put up the pictures of put up the 3 troops who lost their life. And also give their name because I don't have a political stance. I just wanted to send condolences to the family of these 3 troops who have lost their lives over there in Jordan. And I want to make sure that I get their names right. And that was Sergeant Jerome Sergeant Williams Rivers, Kennedy Sanders, and Brianna Moffett. So I want to send a rest in peace and a condolences to their family. Now, let's talk about y'all. And also, I have seen. Let's discuss this statue. If y'all haven't seen it, it was a statue of Jackie Robinson. So at first, they was reporting that the statue had went missing. Let me see. Let me take that one down. First, they was reporting that the statue had went missing. Then they found the statue, and the statue was found. The statue was found, and it was burnt. And so they did an interview, and then I don't have the interview up here, but they did an interview with the person wife who made the statue, and she was saying, like, I believe her thought was along the same line as everybody else, because it's a bronze statue, that it'd be different if they took the statue, and she thought they was taking it to melt it down or something for money, but they took the statue and just burnt it. So I'm like, yeah, that's a hate crime. That's some hate. What Jackie Eden did to y'all? Nothing. Just because y'all mad because he was good, he was the first black man, like y'all couldn't beat him. Like, what was the point of that? So this article is from CBS News too. So it's called, the title of it is Stolen Jackie Robinson Statue Found Dismantled and Burnt in Wichita, Kansas. Police in Kansas are searching for a suspect after a bronze statue of Jackie Robinson was vandalized and stolen last week. The dismantled remains of the artwork was found Tuesday morning by the Wichita Fire Department when they responded to a small trash fire. Wichita police said Monday it had located the truck that was believed to be used in the theft of the artwork, but added that the detective and officers were still searching for the people responsible. The life-size statue was erected in 2021 as part of the Jackson Robinson Pavilion in Wichita. Is one of just 4 statues of the athlete in the nation. It was cut off from the ankle and put up in a pickup truck in the very early hours of Thursday morning, according to police. Now, I'm not going to say because they said pickup truck, this is some white trailer trash, but it's leading to trailer trash to me. Hillbilly pickup truck. Now, everybody who got a pickup truck ain't a hillbilly, but this crime makes me feel like trash. The person who did this are trash. So anyway, the burglars have sparked outrage from members of the community and league, the nonprofit organization that put the statue up. Police are not sure of the motive for the vandalism and believe the perpetrators could have stolen the statue to salvage the bronze medal. Have they burnt it? I'm frustrated by the actions of those individuals who had the audacity to take the statue of Jackie Robinson from a park where kids and family in our community gathers to learn the history of Jackie Robinson. Wichita Police Department Chief Joe Sullivan said Friday in a news conference. Yeah, that's I would assume that's the reason they took it. What troubled me even more is that the theft occurred just before the beginning of February, which marked the start of Black History Month, Sullivan said, adding that the timing of the robbery will be considered an investigation. Yeah, because it should be considered a hate crime. Bob Lutz, the founder of League 42, said in a statement on the fundraising platform GoFundMe, as law enforcement searches for the statue and the corpus of this crime, we remain devoted to our mission of providing low-cost baseball and education opportunities for our 600 kids aged 5 to 14. They are heartbroken over this theft, and we are determined to either repair the original sculpture or create a new one. So yeah, that's that story. That somebody that stole the Jackie Robinson statue and burnt it. Then they talking about they don't know the motives. They don't know who did it yet. So hopefully they will find a person and they will be prosecuted. I'm eager to learn who did it and their reasons behind it. But yeah. Now let's go on to the messy news of the day, y'all. Or other week, I should say. When Cat Williams finally died down, here come Megan Thee Stallion. Like, okay, my time is here, y'all. So Megan Thee Stallion, y'all. I'm quite sure y'all done heard the song called Hits, that she done went in there and then dropped this song and then get everybody listening to it and had Nicki pissed. Okay, now my commentary is not as a hip hop critic as a rap, who got the best lyrics. My song is just my commentary is just about listening to the song and which one I like the best. I like Megan. I ain't gonna lie. Now I know more of Nicki songs. Like I said, I'm recently into hip hop, not into hip hop like that. I know what's on the radio. Now I know more of Nicki Minaj songs because she's more of my era. Now, but when I heard this Meg song, baby, I said Meg did her thing, okay? When I first heard the song, of course, Meg dropped her song, and then now according to the social media, they said 15 minutes later, Nicki Minaj went on Twitter and was tweeting for 72 hours straight, baby. She was highly upset. So then she dropped her this song. Now the thing to me was set Meg's song apart, but besides that beat was popping, okay? And her lyrics was off the chain. Meg did one lyric in there. One, I don't even know if it was a whole bar. She dropped one line that said they ain't mad at Megan, they mad at Megan Law. And, Megan Law is the law that requires those SEX offenders to pretty much notify the neighborhood that they in, that what they've been accused of. So it's where you have to register your address and stuff. And Nicki husband then got in trouble for not registering where he was at. So everybody said that line was about Nicki's husband. I guess Nicki felt it too, because she must clutch her pearl and then get on Twitter, baby, because she been on Twitter ever since. Now, to be the difference, one of the big differences between the song is that besides that Meg song was that one line was about Nicki. Nicki whole song is about Meg. Meg's song, I believe, is going to be more popular. Now, she didn't have 8 million views in 4 days, and Nicki had 3.7 million in 2 days. So, as of now, even if you double the days, Meg will have more views than Nicki. If you double Nicki days, double amount, double the days, Meg will have more views. And I think it's because Meg's song is more relatable to the general population. Y'all know us women like to take whatever the trendy song and either put it on TikTok, or we're gonna take pictures and put the one-liners in the caption of our pictures. Now, it ain't too many people who can get bang banging foot that she on, or the big feet, or the tall women that she talking about up in here, that is gonna be relatable to everybody else. But Meg dropped lines that women gonna be saying. When she say my piece so famous, she thinking about getting it managed by Kris Jenner, baby. Like, wait, what? What? Because everybody know how the Kardashian they get famous and made their money from Kim P and her mama managing it. Now, then she say these old ain't mad at Megan, they mad at Megan Law. Everybody was on Google. What is Megan Law? Now, not only was it smart, she educated some people. She educated some people about the law. We knew it was a law, but we didn't know it was called Megan Law. Then you could get educated about the story behind it. So that was one thing. Then she said, don't speak on your deed if it ain't worth coming back for seconds. You know how many exes pictures finna be put up? It's finna be put up with just songs, with just taglines from his songs. Somebody, none of y'all didn't hit it raw. You mad because I ain't one of your baby mamas. You know how many exes pictures finna be put up, exes and they baby mama, and be like, she was the stupid one. I didn't have no kids by you while you talking. So she said ever since I done claimed a season, everybody ever since she claimed the summer, everybody out here wanna claim a season. You bet you can't name a reason why you don't like me. Why would I stay with a ninja who weak in the streets and don't know how to please me? And then mainly when she was like, all this free promo, I'm turning into profit. I'm like, yeah, because she told you in the song what she's finna do, and you gonna get her the free promo. She told you, and you still fell into the trap. And I don't know, it been so many. I know Shani O'Neal. You know her. That guy just came out talking about some. She was with him and paid him $50,000 or whatever before she got married. It's like she wants some good D before she got married. Was giving her, gave him like a Rolex watch and everything. And I said, I know she finna put his picture up and be like, he's supposed to be a why you ninjas out here kissing and telling? You supposed to be a player and you catching feelings. Like I just said, bitches swear they G, but the G must stand for goofy. When the fuck you gangsters turn into goofy. I said, I know Shawnee is over there like, preach, girl. You better say it. But when I heard Nicki's, like, to me, the beat wasn't as good. And the lines wasn't so good either. And partly because I don't know if it would have hit different if most of it wasn't on Twitter already, or if they just wasn't as good compared to what Megan was saying, because Megan's applied more on a mass level. So of course, to me, people ain't talk about it, but to me, the favorite one is the Ghost Rider party. If you want a Ghost Rider, the party is in Nicki Jaw, something like that, she said. So I'm like, okay. And then of course she did the one that she did on Twitter, the 6 feet, big feet. You fell off, get up on the good feet. Uh, then she say, how the fuck you shot and ain't no scars. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Because it already didn't, you didn't have to dig deep in the bag. That was what everybody was saying when the incident first happened. But since the trial and they showed pictures of the feet and everything, like, that one didn't drop the way really you think it would have. So, she said party with the baby while rubbing Tori toupee. I'm like, that's a hit on toupee and hit on Tori hairline and Megan. And for her to bring up a minor, she said, why the fuck you want to fuck a minor? I'm like, that one you need to stay away from, because when it comes to like your husband and then that brother, baby,
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
so I think when it comes to minor, she probably just want to leave that one up out of it. Then it's the line on your dead mama, your dead mama, line on your dead mama, your dead mama. And so I was just like, I was reading in the comments, somebody said it may be more to come as far as from Megan, because hiss is what a snake do before it attacks. So if she's being lyrical, she's just dropping this and maybe some more to come. But I seen her on Good Morning America, who says that, she finna drop her album, she finna go on tour. I said, now baby, that's the way you do it. You get your money. She can drop this song, dropping her album and going on tour with it. I think Nicki Minaj is already on tour, but I don't think this song is gonna get her more people want to go to her tour. Maybe she come out with another one that drop a little bit better, that hit a little bit better than this one. Because for me personally, I'm not a rapper and I'm not a barb. I'm not on either one of their side. But me personally, my ears like the Megan one better. Okay, I don't know how y'all felt about it. I know everybody better come in and have their own opinion what to say. I don't have an opinion on either one of the girls now. I do believe Megan and everything that happened I do believe the Tory Lanez instance where she said that he banged her. I believe that. Now, everything else, as far as I don't side with either one of them. On I don't really even know where the beef came from. They had a song together that was good, so I don't even know where really the beef of it all came from. Um, I don't. To me, Nicki didn't win that one, y'all. To me, that hits pop drops. That's a song that you're gonna listen to in a car. Cut it up, let the beat. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have that bass and everything going. You're gonna be singing them lyrics. You're gonna be doing all this, talking to people when you arguing and stuff with with a ninja. You're gonna be, that's why you want to be playing, but you catch a feeling. Like, to me, that would hit better. But y'all let me know which one y'all that y'all think hit better, and what's your favorite line out of each one of the songs. Who you think won that, and do you think it's gonna be more to come? because Megan, to me, Megan being more strategic, where she's just dropping that. That was only one line that people felt like related to Nicki, and then she continued on with the song. Like she was hitting everybody out there. Like so, and Nicki whole song was about Meg. So I don't know. Y'all let me know who y'all think won. Also, um, as I said, rest in peace to the three troops who lost their life, and hopefully we won't be in war over this. There's going to be, according to the White House, there's going to be some retaliation action taken, and it seems like it's going to be more focused, where it's not going to be on the country. It's going to be more focused on a group who did the attack, which to me is absolutely perfect. Um, and then the Jackie Robinson, hopefully more will come out about who took it, why they took it, and burnt it. But we probably already know the answer. Yeah, but y'all have a good night. I'm finna a good day. I'm gonna go in here and finish my day, and then end up being my daughter's chaperone, just chauffeuring her all everywhere. I might as well put on the head, call me driving Miss Daisy, okay? Y'all just don't forget to like the video while y'all watching. Follow me on the social media. All the social medias is Tootie Talk Sense. Twitter is Tootie Talk. Y'all have a good day. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.